73 of 365. We are over, well, I don't know what we're over. We're over 70 days into the year. Insane, but it's all good. I need my live to show up so I can see chat. That would be very much appreciated. Boom. There we go. And now as it starts, we'll see who all shows up tonight. We'll have a great night. Yeah. Ugh. Jeez. We're going to have a great night. That's what I'm going to say. Don't know how long we'll be here. We'll see how many and who all shows up. But it'll be a great time. Oh. I need to start going to bed earlier, apparently. Is what my body is telling me by all these yawnings. Which very well could be true. So we'll probably go to bed early tonight. We'll see how long we stream for, but with keeping in mind that I want to go to bed at a decent time, we'll go from it. We'll go from there. We'll make it work. Wow. Very, very curious. This is a little bit of a first where not everyone has shown up, at least by now. Let's go to all messages. Cool. So we should be good there. Who knows? Maybe this is the stream where no one comments and I just talk to myself for half an hour. That'd be weird, but I'm sure it'll happen one day. We'll find out. Greetings all that have decided to join. How are we doing? How are we feeling? What's up? Carmen, hello. How are you? Lena, hi. What's up? Andrea, thank you for the jewels. I appreciate it. Carmen, good. How am I? I'm doing good, Carmen. I'm just having a good time. We're here streaming, so nothing too bad can be happening. How are you doing? Well, you said you were good. My bad. Yeah. I'm doing great. May, or is it Maya? I'm sorry, I don't know, but hello, how are you? Aiden, I look like your older brother. That's crazy, dude. How old is he? Maybe we're the same age. Andrea, thank you for the jewels again. I appreciate it. I really do. Carmen, you subscribe and like. Well, thank you, Carmen. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. It really helps me out. But no, how are we doing, all? Are we having a good time? Are we having a good time? Are we having a good night? You've just randomly found me while scrolling the YouTube live streams. What's up? Let's talk. You like my glasses? Well, thank you, Carmen. But surprisingly, they are not sunglasses. These glasses are just specifically to help me sleep better. So that's why I'm wearing them inside. If they were actual sunglasses, they would not be on my face right now. Oh. All right, cool. Don't break anything. All right, I think I'm good now. Okay, I like the orange. Well, thank you. I like them too because, like I said, they help me sleep. So I'm a big fan personally. They were well worth the $40 to $50 I spent on them. Bebob, hello. How are you? What's up? Can you tell me something? As long as it's appropriate. If not, then you might want to. You might not. You might not want to. It's your first time here. Well, welcome, Bebob. How you doing? Michael, does Scotty know yet? I don't know what you're talking about, Michael. But I'm assuming the answer is Scotty doesn't know. I'm assuming that's the answer. So, can I ask you an answer? Bebob, how do you ask an answer? You can People can ask a question, but I don't know how you can ask an answer. Carmen, greetings again. Yeah, 20 plus years later, he'll never know. Yep. Scotty will never know. Jenny's number will always be 8675309. And what is it? And Stacy's mom has got it going on. Even after all these years. Carmen, your cousin says hi. Well, hello, Carmen's cousin. What's up? How we doing? What is that noise? I don't know. I'll say, you know what to do. Alcohol. Stop. Bebob, I don't think I'm the person that is qualified to give you advice on this. Now, granted, you have the ability and the complete power within yourself to change and to stop whatever you don't want to be doing. You have that power. You have that ability within you. But if there is something that you believe to be truly wrong, then it may just be best to seek professional help. Karen, your cousin's name is Lily. Hi, Lily. Nico, greetings. I'm sorry, I don't know what. I think that's Russian, but I don't know what you said. But hello. Get out of the basement. Ceiling is dirty. The ceiling is old. Leave it alone. No, okay, got you. What means Stacy's mom? That's your Boston. That's crazy, Michael. That's crazy. Yeah, you just need someone to talk to. Well, if you want to talk, you can talk. But if you're actually looking for the way to help you, then I think that there are more qualified people than me being some random guy on the internet. Ollie, hello, Ollie. How are you? Milok, take the cheap glasses off. No, I would like to sleep better, thank you. I'm going to continue to wear them. Maybe I need your answer. I don't know. I don't know about that. Maybe, but I don't know. I don't think my answer would be better than a professional's. All right, bro, someone's being inappropriate, being rude to you. Carmen, Carmen. They're just trolls. That's normal for the internet. This is nothing. Wow. Querist, welcome. How have you been? Hard to please. Don't belittle trolls. We can belittle. You can belittle the internet ones a little, just because they started the belittling. It's just fair. Like they give a mean comment, you just like, hmm, you got anything else to do? And you just point it out. Hard to please. I started it. How so? Aquarius don't answer the riddles. Yeah. You ain't seen that hurt. Because you keep hurting it. Don't like see me like that. Bebob, you can then if you don't like that you drink, choose to not drink then. You are human. You can do that. You have that power. Um, stop being imperfect. Stop being rude to him. Well, thanks, Carmen. Alright, please emphasize your content sucks. No offense. Well, hard to please. I think 3,050 something people would disagree to you. So I don't really care what you have to say about it. Bebob, you like to drink, that was the thing. Well, Bebob, here's the thing. If that's the case, then you're going to hurt your family. So either give up drinking and help them, or you're going to continue like this and you're never going to get better and potential worse things can happen. So I think you just give it up. Aquarius, you really are hard to please. Me, Aquarius? Or someone else? Vladimir Privet, everyone. Privet, Vladimir, how are you? Sorry that you're trying to stop. Bebop, why? Yes, it's going to be hard if you've done it for so long, but at the same time, you're strong enough and you have enough willpower to get through it. Like, you can do whatever you want within, like, the law and physics, the laws of physics, but if you want to stop, you can stop. You have that power. Stop. Derek, what's up? Screw it, please. Your content doesn't sound. Well, thanks, Carmen. Like it's easy to say, just stop. To stop. Thanks, you need to hear that. I got you, B. You have. You are in full control. You are in full control of your life, bro. The drink of your choice is the drink is not in control of you. You control what you put in your own mouth. So you can stop it anytime you want, and you know you can. So just start today, bro. Aquarius, starting is the hardest part. Exactly. Starting is the hardest part. But as soon as you start, it's way easier to keep going. Thanks, need to hear that, brother. Got you. Vladimir, what are we discussing today? Well, Vladimir. Sorry. Well, Vladimir. Sorry, I was sorry that I was adding the extra I when it's not there. But Vladimir, if tennis talk does arise, then we'll be talking and discussing tennis rackets, shoes, strings, tennis gear, anything like that. But for right now, we're all just kind of hanging out, talking about nearly whatever, man. So that's where we're at, and we'll see how it goes for the rest of the night. Derek, how'd I feel the day after the car accident? Get that all taken care of? Yeah, Derek, I was completely fine after the accident. Like, my body wasn't in pain or anything. So I was good. Uh, the kid that the kid that hit me, he is not responding. So I kind of figured, but I'm not too worried about it at all. I I honestly don't care. Carmen, you have to go. You have like 3% on this. All good, Carmen. Have a great rest of your day / night. Bye, bro. Thank you. I need to hear that. I got you, bro. It's not addiction, it's demons. Is it? Aquarius? I don't think so. But okay. Demons look scary. Air look pretty sharp today. Well, thank you, John. Appreciate it. Richard is not tough, bro. I'm not trying to be tough, bro. I'm just trying to live stream. Who? If you think this is me trying to be tough, you're wrong. Going through it real bad. Bebop, we all go through rough patches. You're not alone. But if you're going through the bad right now, don't stop. Like, don't stay there. Just work through it. You can eventually work through it. You can get up and get out of the rough patch. It'll be even better once you do. And you have all the power to do it starting right now. If I have to go, I have 3% on this, but I'll be back if you're still on this. Sounds good, Carmen. Bruh, hello. Back with a new account. Welcome back. How you doing? Well, you'd be wrong. Was never a girl. Where do these strange people come from? Vladimir, I don't know. It's just everywhere, somewhere in the world because it's the internet. No clue, dude. Okay, understand. Bye, handsome. All right. Well, I'll be Bob. Good luck, and I hope everything goes well for you. Nope, because there's no story, bruh. Been a dude since birth, and that's been about it. Not much else. Now, on Vladimir Mountain. Crazy. Needlelock. Sorry. Aquarius, people are just strange. Correct. Strange people are strange people. And that's all it is. Thank you. Keep you updated. Sounds good. I like it. You've been working on a film? What kind of film? My glasses are strange. They are strange, but they're here to help me sleep. So, even though they look weird, they are helping me, so I don't care how they look. Function over form. Always better. Yeah. You'll post a sneak peek. Okay. Where are you going to post the sneak peek? And what was the other account that you had to make this one for? Like, why is this a backup account? Aquarius, where are you? Where am I? I don't know where you are, Aquarius. Jason, I'm doing good, sir. How are you doing? What's up? How we been? We're live streaming. We're having a good time. And hey, that's what we like. Fantastic. Thank you. Good to hear. Jason, it's good to hear that you're doing fantastic as well. That's awesome. Clips, the self-promotion plug is insane, dude. You're sub to yourself. I didn't even know you could do that, Aquarius. I guess the Clips channel is on to something that even I don't know about. Jason, thank you. You're welcome, Jason. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Oh. This is interesting. Did I miss something? My pleasure. Appreciate it, bro. And usually, I don't know what's going on. Typically, there's more people for you all to interact with and chat with, too. Lover, you got a job you applied for today. Good news, but it means the grind starts. Congratulations, Vladimir. The grind is starting, but hey, the grind is not a bad thing. You are in the game to where you can do nearly whatever you want. Congratulations on getting the job. What is it? Tell me about it. How we do? What are we doing? Aquarius subbed to the Aquarius. Aquarius, you're just trying to get someone. You're just trying to subscribe to your own channel, which I mean is valid. But hey, good luck with that. I don't know how the dog one did it, but I don't know. Maybe you can figure it out, or you did. Or missing something. Oh. If I seem confused, it is because I am. Usually there's like for some reason usually there's like a giant group of people that are, or at least a few of them are typically here by now. But I was like, huh, this is interesting. Yeah, Jason, do you know you had to unsubscribe and subscribe in order to leave a comment? Very odd. YouTube has been behaving strange. Really? This is slow. That is weird, Jason, because I've never had it set on YouTube to where only subscribers can comment. I did not. I hope YouTube didn't change something because that would suck. Aquarius, this is slow today. I know, right? It's weird. Like almost at this current time, not many of the people that are usually showing up are. Brand just showed up, which is cool. Everyone else is just like, you know what? We're busy tonight. That's crazy. Brand, yes, Medvedev, you bet $55 and you won 415 with him beating Carlito tonight. Medvedev actually beat Carlos. Very interesting. Okay. Good for Medi. Good for the octopus. Jason, yes, interesting. Vladimir, you are a jet engine technician. You apply for a job in a prominent airline here in Russia. You probably heard of it. But then being flagship means very frequent schedule. Dude, you're a jet engine tech? That's awesome. What made you want to be a jet engine tech? Like, hold on. This is interesting. Explain why you got into this, if you feel comfortable sharing. But like Quera said, that's pretty cool. Jason, it's not only me. It's all across the board. Some, their mics don't work. Some camera issues, not just me. Huh. That's weird. Maybe YouTube is like trying to push a giant update right now to everyone. And it's just causing issues. But I don't know. That's weird. It really is. I don't know. We'll figure it out, though. We'll see how it goes. We're still here. We're still live. We're still going. We won't be silenced yet. Oh, maybe. I didn't think of that. Yeah. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Like, I don't know if that's true or not. I just think that maybe that's what it is. If it's multiple people, not just me. Because if it's just me, then it's something on my end. But if it's like every single person on YouTube, then maybe YouTube is trying to do something internally and it's messing things around. Brand, yep. Medvedev looks solid since he plays center. Center looked weak playing through the Heat today. Should be an interesting final. Who you got winning? Brand, I'm not going to tell you that because you're betting now. And if you, and I know I was wrong last night, so probably shouldn't take any of my advice, but I wouldn't necessarily say that I have a favorite to win between the two of them. Jay's a strong possibility. Strong possibility. I don't know how to pronounce your name, so I'm just going to say Y1. Am I married, little bro? I am not married. I am completely single. Low-key, bro, looks like if a man and a woman had a child, you'd be correct. I was a child at one point, and now I'm a human. Okay, but are you ready to mingle? I like that. I would say there can be some mingling going on. Brand, you're betting on the octopus to win. Going with the underdog again. Just another small bet. All good. I like the octopus. I do. He's fun. I don't like his temperament all the time, but I think he's fun as a player. And the fact that he won a Grand Slam and then did a FIFA emote is hilarious. Of course, children aren't humans. No, children are humans. There's human children. Okay, really? Gex, greetings. How you been? What's going on? Really? You want to mingle? Loki, we'll mingle then. We'll mingle at times. Eventually. We'll see how it goes. All right, thanks, man. First joined General Aircraft Engineering School because I was interested in aerospace engineering, but life doesn't go your way sometimes, right? So you ended up specializing on jet engine repairs. Want to make them, but fixing them is not so different, I guess. I mean, fixing them is just making them better. So that you can think of it like that. You're not like someone had this engine and it's not as good, so now you get to make it even better, Vlad. That's cool. Okay. Low key, I didn't say I was mingling with you. I'm mingling with people my age. Thank you. I'm not going anywhere near you. Just finished watching War Machine movie. What's that about, Gex? I'm assuming it's about a war machine, but I've never heard of it, so I don't know anything about it. Maybe that was a very dangerous backhand, or at least he did tonight. He was dialed in. Nice, Bran. Hopefully, he pulls out a good match against Carlos. I think that'd be pretty cool if you see a Medvedev versus Carlos Medvedev versus center final, and Medvedev wins it. I think that'd be good for him. Queris, what are my goals as a content creator? Well, Queris, I think it'd be really cool if I could actually make and transition just like making a living from doing this. I think that'd be very interesting. I think that'd be very cool. So I'd say maybe working towards that. So I guess that for right now. Jason BRB, if you can't, good seeing you. Bernie, stay blessed. Jason, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah. Hopefully you can come back if we're still here. You said, and I quote, we can mingle at some times. I think that's mingling. Yeah, I'm referring to me. When I said we, I meant me in that context. I never said I was mingling with you. You can go away. Okay, hey, move along, kid. You are so annoying. Dragon, what are you talking about? I don't know what that means. Brandon, you rented the volleyball machine at your tennis club today. First time using that, it was pretty cool. Using an app on the phone to customize shots. Nice, Brand. So the name of the ball machine was Volley? Or was it just a machine that you had and that you were just able to customize everything? Gex, it's a new movie, 2026. Good one by Alan Richson. Interesting. Okay. Okay, just annoying. That's hilarious, Querist. Brand, yep. Finally, or that's the app at least. Nice. Okay. I've not heard of that brand. It's about 350, okay. Nah, Lukey, I think I'm gonna just have. I think to get Vlad back, I think I know what I have to do. I think I have to get rid of you. So, low key. Time to become a little bit more low key and not in this chat. Bye bye. Nice, Brian. I'll look into the tennis ball machine. I haven't seen too much about it, but I think it'd be interesting if it's at clubs. Vale, what's up? How we doing? Gax story. Rangers training squad gets attacked by aliens machine. Huh. Okay. It's called War Machine. All right, cool. And you say it was good. At least they're making good movies in this year. Most people would say that a lot of movies that come out now aren't that good. I'm glad you liked it, Gex. Princess? Well, that's weird. Why would you do that? Well, another day, another 3 hours of tennis. Can't do it every day, but do as much as I can. Yeah. If you can do it, Vale, by all means, do it. As long as you're being healthy and smart about it, by all means, go ahead. 3 hours of tennis, great time. Of course, he got taken out. He didn't get taken out back. He just left, and I shut the door. That's it. Princess, I have no idea what you're trying to talk about, so I'm not even going to attempt to figure that out. Gex, you can say I'm addicted to movies. Gex, I did not say that, and I will not say that because you've Did that fix it? Hopefully, please. I'm back. We're back. Yay! Okay, sweet. Thankfully, it didn't have to end. Cool. Okay, great. We're back. Thanks, guys. What happened? Christian Borle, hello. But what happened, Quaris, was that I was getting a phone call. And if you don't know, I have what is live streaming is my phone. So I have that set up right here that you're looking at me, and that is what I'm using to actually use the video. But since I got called, I guess my camera, not my camera, but my speaker in my phone was going towards that as if I was actually picking up. And so I guess it muted me since I didn't officially answer the phone call. So, but it looks like we got everything fixed. Looks like we got everything done. So we're good. Zane, thanks. What happened? Back to the pimple now. Yes. It's almost gone. But we're still there. I didn't watch a lot of tennis, but did you watch Indian Wells? No. No, I did not. I have not watched a single match unless it was at my work or anything like that. Aquarius, then what's on the computer? So I use the computer specifically just so that way I can see chat. Because if I'm sitting like this and I'm trying to see chat on my phone, y'all are just a bunch of blurs to me. But if I have my computer, then I'm quite literally can have the entire chat pulled up and I can see it so much easier. So that is why you'll see me with my computer, because I'm doing this to make sure I can see everyone's comment as much as I can. Christian Boyle, how was my day, bro? My day was good overall. We got to work. That work was good. We came home, ate, showered, just like did a few things. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, not too much else going on besides that. Now we streaming, we having a good time. I thought you were streaming by a camera. Nah, Gex, I stream off my phone. I don't own a camera. Bond, shut up. No, it's my stream. If you don't want me to stop talking, swipe away. Gex, where is everybody, Brody? Riley, Janito, Angel, Daniel? I don't know, Gex. None of them have shown up yet. It's interesting. Like, I think this is the longest the longest the stream has gone since most of them started showing up without any of them being here, which is very, very interesting. Ryan, what's up? How we doing? Vladimir, you had a chance to visit America while training with Boeing back in 2021 before all the drama started here. You got to visit Everett and places proximity to it. You guys got such a lovely weather. Well, thanks, Vladimir. I appreciate it. Thanks. What else did you think? Or was that the biggest things? Like the weather was the big things. Like America, from where I went, the weather there, pretty great. Did everyone else see that video cut, or is that just me? Well, Aquarius, what video cut? Moscow was just tough. Yeah. From what I've heard, I can hear it. I can see that. Jeffrey? Who's Jeffrey? Isaac, what's up? How we doing? Gax, heavy rain around there. Gax, where I live, we had a bunch of heavy rain a week or two ago. It was insane. Nearly monsoon level rains. Not fun. Especially driving home from work in. Not fun. Guess it was just me. Guess it was just you, Quest. Jeffrey, I don't know what Jeffrey is, so I cannot play it. War stopped to temporary. Yes. War has stopped due to rain. That's crazy. I'm glad it's stopped for right now, though. Christopher, this might not be relevant to you, but I got a full combo and 2 hard songs in Project Sakai. Very cool, very nice. Christian Borle, that's amazing. Congratulations. How long did that take you to do? Well, the Artango racket you were interested in is on sale, probably because they're discontinued. You're tempted to pull the trigger. It's going for half the price of any mainstream brand. It's going for half the price of any mainstream brand, and it's on sale because of that, or the sale is half the price of any mainstream brand. Which one of those two answers the question, Vale? Crazy. And that. No, Gex. Wouldn't it be weird if like we go the whole live without seeing Angel, Riley, Daniel, Janito, or any of them? That'd be crazy. Recently been watching a lot of Taskmaster. Just thought I would share. What's Taskmaster? I don't know what that is. Aquarius, recently you've been watching. Oh wait, I just said that. Chris, maybe around 40 to 60 minutes each. So rough guess, like almost 2 hours. That's insane. That's insane. Congrats on doing it though. Fail. Like with the discounts, it goes for half the price of any mainstream brand. Oh, okay. I mean, that's not bad because you said it was Artango, not Carve. I've heard of the Carve ones as well as Artango. I think it's funny how I search up Artango tennis rackets and Artango's website is not even the first thing that pops up. Why are they all in euros? Bruh. I don't know euro conversions. Oh no! Darn it. It's weird, yeah, come on, guys. I know, Gex. They're all just like, they all must be sleeping. Or maybe they're all celebrating St. Patrick's Day. Early. Querist, you're going. All good, Querist. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day, wherever you are. Athlon dropped their Tango brand. Change for the awful sounding Kuikma. See, I've heard about that, but I don't know anything about it. Gex, you'll be back, Bryce. Heard, don't end the stream. I will try, Gex. We shall see. I'm going to at least go to the hour mark, so I have about another 17 minutes. So we'll see. Hopefully, I'm still going by the time you get done. Going to keep watching. Lol. Ha! Nice, Querist. You got me. Janito, greetings. How you doing, buddy? Good Cheeks Project Sakai, but you make progress before you got onto the live. You cleared a hard song first try. Nice, Christian Borle. Very cool. Congratulations. Vladimir, you also knows how much variety of blues there are in America. You got, oh, biomes. Desert, tundra, savanna, forest, just everything all in one country. Yeah, Vladimir. Russia's pretty big, but not two different biomes. Yeah, dude. We have basically every single type of environment you could ever look for. That's why a lot of people, it's just easier to imagine each state kind of as its own little country inside of the US as a whole. Just because each country has, not each country, each state has such a different and distinct way of life that is different from nearly every other state that you can go to. Because, like you said, we have deserts, we have tundras, we have the savannas almost, we have forests, everything. Then we have plains, we have mountains. It's so interesting how much difference you can find just within this one giant country. that we've split it all into the 50 states in order to actually just have all these different places in one big instance. I think it's really cool. I don't know if you got anything wrong. What, Quest? Vale, from what you've seen on the internet, Artango is pretty good, especially for the price. It's a shame. I wish the Quickma thing follows what Artango is doing. Well, from what I've heard, the Kawikma rackets were doing good. Like, I don't trust that. That says it's 30 euros. That seems awful. But I also don't know. There you go. Artango's official website. Why was that not the first thing that comes up when you type Artango rackets into the search bar? That's insane. Price check. Oh, that's crazy. The Artango website takes you to Amazon. That's insane. Okay, I'm actually going. All right, Querus. Sounds good. Have a great rest of your day or night, wherever you are in the world. What was it? Carve tennis racket. Yeah, I've looked these up before. Andrea, so you're gonna cut out and you're back. Well, Andrea, welcome back. How are you? What's up? Yeah, Vale. If you've never heard of the tennis racket brand Carve, they have rackets that are about half the price of mainstream too. I don't know how good they are just because I've never got to actually play with one myself. But if you want a cheaper racket, then maybe Carve is the one you try. They do have a 97 head size too. Andrea, good. How about me? Andrea, I'm doing good. We're here streaming. We're having a good time, which is always fun. Work was good today, and now we're here. So yeah, that's about it. Well, you heard good things about the Quickma TR960, successor to the Artango TR960, but it's not available where you live yet. Oh, okay. Where do you live at? Just go like country wise. You may have even said this before, but I'm sorry, I'm blanking right now. Am I? Brazil. Okay. Thank you. That's okay. That's why everyone is celebrating St. Patrick's Day this week. Okay. Great. Vladimir, by the way, genuine question. What is exactly the difference between tennis, badminton, and padel? Except the balls. Okay. So, Vladimir, tennis is played in the open on the court, and the net is from the ground up. Badminton, the net is standing more like a volleyball net. You're still on a court, but it's a lot smaller, and the rackets are a lot smaller as well. You have a much smaller space to hit. And then padel, you are you are enclosed basically, but the top is still open, but you have glass walls. I think might not be glass, but you have walls around you, and you can play the ball or hit the ball off of the wall, and it still counts as being able to be played. Like it is not an automatic disqualification, or it is not an automatic you lose if you hit the wall. So I personally have not played badminton or padel. I've only really played tennis. I would like to play all three. They seem all three fun, but those are like some of the some of the big differences. I don't know how padel is scored. I don't know how badminton is scored, just because I haven't played it. But badminton is more. I don't know. I really don't. I'm not an expert on those. But padel seems really fun. I think that would be fun to play. Well, you don't have a tight budget, but if you can save money, it's great for you. That's why you're interested in the whole Artango thing. Oh, yeah. I mean, hey, if money, if saving money works, then saving money works. Like I'm completely with you, Vale. I want to spend as little money as possible, me personally. But we'll see. I don't know. Vladimir, you heard Batman is more loved in Canada? It might be. I'm not sure. I've never been to Canada, so it very well could be. I know sometimes we do get some people from Canada here in the stream, so if they do show up, we'll ask them, Vladimir. We'll see what they think about badminton. I think we may have a good question there for them. Ooh. Yeah. What do you guys all got planned for the rest of the weekend? At least for me right now, tomorrow the next day will be Sunday. For some of you, Gex, I know he's gone, but when he comes back, Gex is already in the future, so he's awake on Sunday already. I'm still in the past, and I'm on Saturday. What do you guys got going on? I'm just gonna be at work tomorrow. That's my big thing that I know of. You've been on the verge of pulling the trigger on full price Wilson. Had Battle Rags before, but you thought twice. Considering I'm not even a true intermediate yet, I chose to save the money. I have like no plans tomorrow. See, Vale, besides me at work, I'm with you in terms of not having the plans, bro. But yes, Vale, I completely understand where your head is at with paying the price for the brand new rackets, but then you're just like, nah, not worth it right now. Vale, your family's visiting you. You'll do whatever they like to do. Nice. That's awesome that they're visiting. You guys will probably go out to eat, maybe maybe go take a nice family walk. I don't know what families from Brazil tend to do. I'm just taking wild guesses. Really want to pay for a racket and grow out of it. Well, Vale, no matter what racket you end up paying for, there's always the chance you're going to grow out of it because you're going to evolve your play style as you continue to get better. So I don't think going into it with like the fact of, oh, I'm going to pick this one racket and I'm going to stick with it forever. I don't think that's necessarily a mindset that is going to help you when making this decision, just because it's highly unlikely that you stick with the exact same racket forever. Some people do, but not many. Diabolic. Do I play tennis? Yes. Pickleball? Sometimes. What's the difference? Well, Diabolic. Pickleball is played in a much smaller court than tennis. It also has a much different ball. It looks more like a wiffle ball, and you have paddles instead of a tennis racket like this one. So, just a much different play. Pickleball, in my opinion, is a lot easier to get into for a lot of people, just because it's not as intensive. The court's a lot smaller, so that it doesn't look as intimidating to people. Whereas I personally think tennis is the sport for better exercise, whereas pickleball is the sport to be more social. I think that is my way of seeing it. Both are good, both are fun, they both do different things, but I think tennis is leans more towards the more physical side, and this taken to the extreme at the professional level, like tennis is the more physical of the two sports, whereas pickleball can still be played professionally, but is a lot broader and is a lot more inclusive for all types of players to just come in, get outside, get a little bit of exercise and have fun playing a game with all of their friends or their family. Whereas tennis, you have to be a little bit more like committed and you're like, yes, this is what I'm going to do. And there's a little bit more that goes into the gear and everything, and you have to be a little bit more physically in shape just because you have a bigger court to run around. So that's what I would say. Brand, you got some Voltaren gel and it works well in your tennis elbow pain. Wish you knew about that product earlier. Nice. Brand, I think you mentioned that either last night or the night before, and I had never heard of it, but I'm glad it's working well for you. Vladimir Senu? Stream, brother. Spasiba? See you next stream. It's almost daytime here. Well, Vladimir, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And telling us that you're a jet engine tech. That's so cool. I hope you have a great rest of your day, dude. And hopefully I'll get to see you in the next stream. Have a good day, buddy. Bill, you feel like you're about to grow out of your current racket, not sure yet. Need to find the right strings of tension before saying your racket's the thing holding me back. I like that way of thinking, Vale. Think about tennis compared to most sports, that requires a lot more commitment to have fun. At least for me, that's the case. The learning curve is very steep. Yes, the learning curve is very steep. And most people don't understand how hard it is to hit a tennis ball consistently and to hit it well until they actually start playing it. And then they're like, oh, I understand it now. Vladimir, that means I appreciate the stream, brother. Thank you. Oh. Spasiba is thank you. Well, Vladimir, spasiba. I know I'm probably absolutely butchering the pronunciation, but I appreciate you telling me what it is. It does help me quite a bit. All right. Well, ladies, gents, we are about to cross the hour mark, and I have to work tomorrow. So I'm not going to end the stream yet, but I am going to bring out my co host. So, for those of you that do not know, if you're new here, I have a co host that helps me run these live streams. He is here to make sure that everyone in chat is being nice. He's here to make sure everyone in chat is doing what they need to do. And he does that by looking intimidating because he holds a sword. Now, please don't make him mad because the only one he can use the sword on is me. and I would like to not get sorted tonight. So, with that being said, please help me in introducing my co-host, the pink blob you never knew you needed to see, the one, the only co-host, Kirby. Ta-da. Curbster is here to make sure that everyone is nice. And he will be hanging out with us for the final minutes before we leave this live stream. Ollie, hello. How are you doing? Chengdu, greetings. What's up? Aw, my racket. Darn it. Brandon, you were checking out Pro Kenix's site today. They're coming out with a new racket soon. You're curious to see what's up? I'm curious too. Pro Kenix is one of those brands. It's like people don't know about it, but it is a very good brand to help with tennis elbow or help prevent tennis elbow. So I'm quite a big fan of them. But I have not got to play with their tennis racket, the Black Ace, though. I think that would be cool if I could. Yeah. 65. Okay. 5 in the head. Ew. That's just... Nice. Okay, cool. Boss Leo? Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Brand, have I ever hit one of those Yonex Regna rackets? Yeah, those are like Excalibur or something. Dude, I want to hit a Regna. I've not got to hit it. I've only been able to string one, I believe. But I would like to hit it just to say I have. I want to. Now, the other day I saw 2 adults having a tennis lesson for the first time in their lives. Man, they weren't ready for what was coming. I'm sure they were expecting tennis to be so hard. Yeah, Vale, that's... I feel like that very first lesson is really humbling for a lot of people. And they're just like, oh, there's so much more to this. And it's just like, yeah. Bastilio, you pronounced it perfect, actually. Oh, sweet. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. Brian, no, this is not a furry channel at all. Bill, made you glad you had tennis lessons as a child, even if you only started trying to actually get decent at it last year? Yeah. That's fair. Getting good at tennis takes an insane amount of time. Or just an insane amount of work. To get really good takes an insane amount of time and an insane amount of work. But it's fun. It's one of the few sports that I've played where I was like, there'll be days where I'll say I absolutely hate this sport, and then I'll play the next day and I'll be like, oh yeah, I love this thing. Vale, tennis is humbling for you every day, losing to old guys, losing teenagers, losing everybody. You're still very happy playing tennis despite all the losing. Exactly. In tennis, because it's all on you, as long as you put your best effort forward and did everything you believed you could, whether you won or you lost, you still had a great time because it's all on you. Now, if you're playing doubles, it's a little bit different. You have a partner, but it's just great. I actually was listening to something. I think I was listening to some sort of either podcast or it was like just some sort of video. And this guy was saying how in life, since the only time that you actually lose in life is when you don't, is like when you stop living, meaning that you don't wake up. So anything else while we're here, you don't lose, you just learn. And you either win or you learn. So it's not, I thought it was a pretty cool way to think about stuff. It's like, huh, I only lose when I'm not here anymore. So cool. Might as well do with that whatever I want. Gex, welcome back. Basilio, I play tennis. Yes, I do play tennis. I'm a very big fan of tennis. That's why you have seen me swinging a tennis racket around in my hand every so often. Basilio, ground? What ground? Gex, Kirby, I'm late. It's all good, Gex. But I'm glad you were able to make it back. I was hoping you would. We'll probably end the stream here in the next 4 minutes just because I'm now making an effort to get more sleep on days that I am able to, just because that has been something I have not been doing very good on recently. So I am attempting to remedy that. Gex, no one came, right? Yeah, no. Janito popped in and sent 2 shamrocks for St. Patrick's Day, which, Gex, I'm pretty sure that's what all of them are doing. I think they're all celebrating St. Patrick's Day early because here in the US, St. Patrick's Day is on a Tuesday, and since that holiday is a very drinking heavy holiday, they're all doing that tonight instead of doing it on Tuesday. That's my assumption. Basilio, you do ice hockey? Nice. Dude, that's sick. Ever tried hockey? I have not tried hockey. I have never been the guy to want to get punched in the face by a hockey player. But I have tremendous respect for the guys that do it. And the gals. Well, for you, it's all about being process-oriented rather than results-oriented. If you give it your best and are focused on what you can control, it's way harder to get frustrated. Exactly. Caleb, greetings. How are you? Brand, cool. You were a hockey player too. Nice. Gex, what is Patrick's Day? Gex, the basic way to explain what St. Patrick's Day is in the U.S., at least for right now, it is I believe it was originally an Irish. It was originally an Irish holiday or thing that they did, and they brought it over here to the U.S., and the U.S. adopted it as a holiday in order for them to have another excuse to go binge drinking and do it in a not looked down upon way. That is a very bad summary of what St. Patrick's Day is, because that gets rid of basically all the meaning behind what the actual event was for, because I don't know what it was actually for beforehand. All I know is now people use it as an excuse to go out, drink alcohol, drink way too much alcohol for no reason. That is basically it. Brand, you were a hockey player too? Nice. Very cool. Caleb, can I say grenade 20 times, 5 times fast? No. I will not be saying the word grenade 100 times. That's insane. Brent, really? Professionally? Wait, Basilio. Basilio, are you a professional hockey player? Gex, I didn't get it all, but it's okay. I'll search for it. It's all good, Gex. This is the basic thing. This is the basic summary of St. Patrick's Day. Americans wanted another excuse to drink alcohol. There you go. Boston, nope. Oh, okay. I didn't know. Some people are. Some people do. Some people. I didn't know if you were one of the professionals, and if you were, I would have been like, "That's so cool, Boss Leo, that I'm talking to a professional hockey player right now." So yeah, Gex, alcohol's forbidden there. Whoa, really? I did not know that. Are you is are you still in good? Are you still in Dubai, or are you, or did you make it to, or did you make it to Egypt and get out of where you were? Brand, yes, you played pro hockey after college in Finland and Germany. Brand, that's sick, dude. I did not know this. Gex, it's illegal? Huh. You're still stuck in Iraq, bro. No, Gex. I'm so sorry, dude. Oh no. Brand Tennis is your jam now, though? Nice. I like it. John, nice ceiling. Thanks. Appreciate it. Says the ceiling. Boss Lil, you wish, man. Hockey's really competitive here in Canada. I would have never made it to that level. Well, I'm in respect. Yeah. Oh, Boss Lil. Since you're since you're in Canada, someone had this question earlier, and I wanted to, and since you live in Canada, I wanted to see if you could answer it because I have no clue since I'm not from Canada. Is badminton very popular in Canada? I that was the question. I just didn't know the answer. Taylor, you're bad. You're late. You were taking care of your grandma. She's 95, but she feels like she's 2. Taylor, you're okay. Take care of your family. Don't you worry. All right. Cool. Cool. Nice. Oh, it's forbidden. I think you'll know that, so it's forbidden and illegal in here. Gotcha. Gotcha, Gex. Okay. Ah. Taylor, you don't like her. She's too cranky. Jeez, Taylor. Okay. I said, oh yes, super popular. Everywhere here, there is a badminton court. Okay, cool. Because we did, the two of us that had this question, we didn't know because we're not from Canada. I've never been to Canada. I think the person asking had never been there either. So they had just heard badminton was super popular, and we just wanted confirmation. So thank you for being able to give us that, Boss Leo. Cool. But with that being said, Gex, your uncle lives in Canada? Nice. Since 2018. Gex, you just got family all over the world, dude. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty cool. My I have a uncle that live and aunt. They live in Texas, so they live across the states. But my aunt is actually from Greece, and so she immigrated here to the U.S. when she met my uncle, and then she's been here since everything since she chose to come here, and One day I will go visit Greece with her just to see. But you guys got family everywhere. That's insane. That's my only connection to outside the U.S. Also, where in Canada? Ontarian? Is it Ontarian or Ontario? Because I don't know if there's an Ontarian. Is Padel growing in popularity? That looks like a crazy game. Brand, yes. Padel is growing in popularity. Uh, in the States, it is starting to get more and more popular, but it's a slow build, I would say. It's still taking a while just because in order to, at least from what I heard, in order to play and book a Padel court for 1 hour, it costs at least $100. And that to me is insane. But it is growing, so we'll see if that changes as the sport becomes more popular. Boston, Ontario's nice. Sounds like it. He sent his location once, so it was like that. Ontario. Okay, cool. Nice, Gex. All right. Well, ladies and gents, think that's going to be it from me and Curbster tonight. Like I said, I'm working on getting to bed earlier because my sleep has been absolutely atrocious recently, even though I wear these glasses to help me with that. So I'm working on getting better at that. So let me see what Boss Leo said. You got a friend that swears by badminton. We live in Vancouver, so he goes to Linus's badminton court. Do you know Linus Tech Tips by chance? I have heard about it. I've heard about it, but I've never actually watched it, I believe. But I've heard of Linus Tech Tips. He actually moved to Dubai since 2006 and moved to Canada since 2018. Nice. Okay, cool. I understand it now. Bosleo, oh, we're done? All right, have a good one, mate. Bosleo, I hope you have a good one too. Please, by all means, Bosleo, come back to another stream. It was fun having you. It was fun talking with you. I'm going to be streaming. My commitment is to do at least half an hour every single day for the rest of 2026. Well, for every day of 2026, and I haven't missed yet. So we'll be going for at least half an hour. And if you would like to join us, I'd love to have you there. You'll be able to meet the entire group because there's a giant group of people that usually show up all the time. They just weren't here tonight, I'm assuming because they're doing something else. But it was surprising that all of them were gone on the same night, which usually never happens. But yeah, we'd love to have you, Boss Leo. Gex is typically there too with me, and we'll just make it a great time. So, Brand's usually there too, and then Vale's usually there. You met some, but not everyone. So hopefully we'll see you again. But with that, guys, that's going to be it from me. That's going to be it from Curbster tonight. So thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. You took time out of your day to come hang out with me, come hang out with Kirby, come hang out in the chat. It really means a lot to me. And with that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are in the world, or a great rest of your night wherever you are in the world. And as always, take care.